Don't care what anybody else has got to say. I know you guys. I know what this community is about. We're not haters. We don't go around hating people. And that's one thing that I'm proud of, that this community is so kind, you know. What was I going to say? So did the hurt. So the top lip I didn't feel, but the bottom lip, oh my God. I literally lay there with clenched fist. And the lady that did it, she's one of my daughter's friends. She was like, "You're going to hit me?" I was like, "No, it's just painful." But I absolutely love them. Thank you, PJ. Guys, who's loving the lips? Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Happy face, yes. You love the lips. Sad face, no, Miss Reds. I'd just like to get your opinion on them. Right, thank you to the mod that did the poll. Thank you so much. We'll get another poll up in a minute. I had numbing cream, numbing. I had numbing cream. I had 2 lots. Happy face, you love the lips. Sad face, no. Oh. Like I say, they're a bit big at the minute. Oh, you love them. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love that. Thank you. You have 5 mil. Well, I was going to have a mil, but like once she'd done them, there was 0.2 left. And she said, "You don't need no more. They look really fabulous as they are." So I just had is it 0.8? What was the pain like? So what was the pain like? Oh, I'm not going to lie, guys. The top lip I didn't feel, but the bottom lip, it was. I'd say it was a good 5 out of 10. It was like an earache or a toothache in your bottom lip, like, yeah. So, but I just love that. do you know as well? Do you know, ladies and gents, my lips didn't bleed either. Then no blood whatsoever. Do you love them, Alicia? I've just got a little bit of bruise in here, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, it's just nippy. Right, guys, I am bringing FYP news today because usually I come on after our Alicia, but obviously I got carried away into Lucy and Angie's live this afternoon, you know, with the Wolf and Claire and everything else. So we're going to be speaking about that today. We are going to be speaking about other things. And yeah, we're going to get you in the boxes because I want your opinions. Your husband's going to love them. Don't be saying that. He keeps annoying me up. He's like, "Don't even try it, Simon." I read Google anyway. It's 5 days until you can do any activity with new lips. I did check. Don't make me smile, please. It hurts. Thank you, guys, for the love. Right, guys, we'll get up to, because it's a Sunday and I know everyone's elsewhere, we'll get up to 150k likes, guys. Hello, Romy, darling. That sounds so wrong, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Speaking about that today. We are going to be speaking about other things. And yeah, I'm going to get you in the boxes because I want your opinions. Your husband's going to love them. Don't be saying that. He keeps annoying me up. He's like, "Don't even try it, Simon." I read Google anyway. It's 5 days until you can do any activity with new lips. I did check. Don't make me smile, please. It hurts. Thank you, guys, for the love. Right, guys, we'll get up to, because it's a Sunday and I know everyone's elsewhere, we'll get up to 150k likes, guys. Hello, Romy, darling. That sounds so wrong, but you know what I'm talking about, right? We'll get up to 150k likes, guys. I do have a crown target here. If we could chip away at that crown target, that would be amazing because it is Sunday and it is time and a half. So, oh, God. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Danielle and Tracy. Moderators, if anybody does send me a crown, the TikTok FYP crown, can you please give them a cheeky little pin, please? There'll be no gobble gobble around these ways. Absolutely not. Not unless it's birthdays or Christmas. Leave it out. Thank you for sending the 4 crowns, darling. See, even that hurts. Jojo, Lexi, yes, ladies. Let's get these crowns in, guys, in the heart miss. Yes, let's get it done. And I am aware there are other lives going on, but we just stay fabulous over here and let the haters hate. Let people be vindictive, obsessive and jealous. it doesn't faze me anymore. You know, I genuinely am not bothered. Thank you, Steph, darling. Thank you very much. I think TikTok can see kind of what's going on, so we're not even going to entertain it. All right, everybody. Hello, Jackie. Thank you, sweet cheeks. Absolutely. We do not entertain it. We stay fabulous around these ways. PJ, Alicia, pin your new account here. Alicia, pin your account, darling. Thank you, Lissy Lou, for the crown. Keep these crowns coming, guys. We've only got 11. It's absolutely terrible. Let's get going with the crowns, guys. Yes, thank you, Helly. I'm not entertaining anything. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, everybody, for these popular things as well. No attention from me. I'm over it all. Yeah, I'm over it all. But I just want to say, like, in response to Charming Villain's video, thank you, Remy. Thank you, darling. Like, respectfully, like, I've seen the comments on the videos and I don't think anyone was being nasty. And also as well, like, I do pride myself. One thing hello, MT. One thing I am proud of is that we've got a lovely, kind community here. You know, how can, like, any specific, you know, creator that does content pinpoint my, you know, my community unless they've got red in the name? So just want to say that. And we just keep it moving and stay positive. But I am proud of the community that we've built here, and you're all lovely people. Is that your new account, Alicia? Alicia, did you get a banana? I can see you all, guys. I can see you all. Right, we're 20k, guys, off 5 account. Oh my God. Oh, Alicia, darling, let me have a hit at the Mayfair Blue. Let's have a hit at the Mayfair Blue, guys, because you know how we work around these ways. Is everybody okay? Is everybody loving the Sunday? I've got dinner cooked. All I've got to do when I come off is put it out. Is everyone having a lovely day? Make sure you follow Alicia, please. Absolutely. Thank you, Hippie Gumbo and Unique G. Afternoon. Pins are not being done. Moderators, please. Can you get the pins done if people are? Michael, my darling. Hello, Michael. Hello, darling. Actually, before we continue, are you hungover? Rather you than me. Who are you pinning? Do you know people that send the crowns? People that send the crowns and things like that. If you could give them a cheeky little pin. It's your birthday and you're ill. Oh, Kim, thank you for the subscription. I'm sending you love and I hope you're feeling better for your birthday. Thank you, Alicia. Big love, Kim, for that subscription. You sent a crown, you did. What was I going to say? Before we continue, guys, can you flood the chat with hearts, please, for our Luke the Judge? Yes. Thank you, Cockapoo. Thank you. Love you. Yes, let's get them hearts spammed for Luke the Judge, just to let him know that we do love him. We love our Luke around these ways. He will be listening. He can't help it. And hopefully he'll be back tomorrow with his FYP. And as grumpy and shouty as ever. Thank you, everyone, for the hearts. Thank you. Right, what's going on here? Oh, I ain't got my charger in. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. You did send a crown, Miss Remy, and I'm sending one right back to you, my darling. Women supporting women, absolutely. I love you too, Michael. Ah, Kaylee, thank you for the subscription. Oh, what day is it? Tuesday, guys. It's the subscription giveaway. I give £100 away. So if you are a subscriber, please make sure that you're in here. Thank you, user70. Make sure that you're in here on Tuesday morning, so you get your chance to win the £100. And I've give thousands away in subscription money, guys. Oh, yes. Men support women too. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kevster. You support me, darling. I've been getting your lovely messages. That's very true. We just support everybody. Are you working, Claire? We've got another one next month anyway. Don't worry about it. Oh, is somebody watching? Oh, hello. Already. Is somebody watching? Oh, let's get the crowns in, guys. Yes, Alicia. See, Alicia knows all about it. Thank you, Cass. Thank you for the cake. Hello, come to stay affected. Absolutely. Stay bitter and stay jealous. We don't care. Thank you, Alicia, darling, for the crown. Thank you. We're popping at number 20 already. We've only been on how long? 10 minutes. Only you can do that for me, guys. Yes. Right. So let's get on with the FYP news. Oh, hello, Angie. Ange, we're going to be playing some videos from your talent show last night, which I don't care what anybody says. It was fantastic Saturday night entertainment. It was brilliant. I know we had a few moments here and there, but on a whole, it was fantastic. Yes, it was a brilliant talent show. We loved it. Right, guys. Right, what's that comment? I won't be talking about that on my live. Thank you very much. Thank you, chat. Thank you, darling, for the crown. Hayden, thank you for the subscription. Keep the love coming, guys, please. Keep the love coming, whether it be a heart me or anything. Right, let's have a little look in the little iPad. Thank you for the flowers, Michael. Thank you. Oh. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the most hated, most anticipated, most loved, most iconic FYP show that TikTok has to offer, which is the Misread FYP show. And this show is usually built on your opinions in the boxes. You definitely will get a chance to come in the box today, guys. We are opening the box for all. Absolutely. Buckle up, buttercups, for all the FYP news and drama. A majority of it anyway. Alexa, off. Oh, mods. If we play a video and the FYP page is in here, can you give them a cheeky little pin, please? Thank you for the heartness and response, everybody. Yes, cheeky little pin for all. Oh, God. What is going on here? Tokalikes is at it again. Double time today, I know. It's double time. It's a Sunday. Tokalikes is at it again. Tokalikes, are you here, darling? Tokalikes.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Oh.
And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being.
They always do us dirty, don't they? Tokalikes, if you're in here, darling, can you take a new picture of me for your things, please? Now the lips have been done. Thank you very much. Yes. I can just see all the, what are they called? Memes. Obviously, because, you know, the lips have been enhanced. There's going to be hella videos done. Me with duck lips and things like that. I'm just waiting for it. Right, so, oh my God, who is this? Is this you, Brambles? Brambles, darling. Thank you, Tams. Oh. Oh. Thank you, Shazam.
Oh no.
Thank you, Tams. Thank you, darling. That is, thank you. That is, of course, Brambles. Did you see? Thank you, Delusive Angie. Thank you, darling. Thank you for that. Did you see CLA made it? Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. Oh, big love, everybody. Did you see CLA? Luke. Thank you, Alicia. Luke, you better say hello in the chat right now. Thank you, Michael. I love you too, Luke. You know I love you. Yes. What was I going to say? CLA made it to, was it #1 in the dailies? And this up, right, it just goes to show, right? Do you know, like some people say, oh, creators have fell off and things like that. Sometimes creators do fall off, but you know, creators like CLA, it's living proof that they can actually fall back on again, because the fact that she's made it to #1, did she finish #3 in the dailies? It's solid proof right there, right? And that's what I'm saying, like, as long as you've got a community that loves you, thank you, Alicia, thank you. As long as you've got a community that loves you and backs you, doesn't matter what the rest of TikTok's got to say about you, do you know what I mean? Yes, the power is within your community, not with the rest of TikTok or whatever, you know, pages have got to say. The power is within your community. Fuck what anybody else thinks. Absolutely. Right, anyway, I'm rambling now, guys. I just want to get to the drama. Right, so let's continue. Thank you guys for the love. Let's continue. So, Dave Durant, I'm going to have you, darling. You wait and see. If you're at that boxing event the weekend, I'll have you there. He loves to troll me at the minute, Dave Durant.
Susie, get off that kid. I haven't told you about biting her leg. Get off. Send your armies, guys. Send your armies. Send your armies. Tell you what, Simon. I've muted Simon. I've muted you. I'll tell you what, Simon. These ain't half gullible. Fucking hell, they're all right to sending me a fucking heartbeat and texting their own parents and saying morning. They go out their way for me, Simon, and everything. They don't give a fuck about their own family.
Thank you, Tams.
I'm going to unmute now, Simon. It's cool. Come on then, guys. Come on, guys. Let's hurry up before we can start the FYP about Angie. Let's go, guys. We might even talk about CLA today, because...
Thank you, Dippy Egg. To be fair, the FYP is predominantly Delusive Angie.
She got to #3 on the dailies, so we might talk about CLA. Yeah. Oh, thank you. What the fuck is... Get that off my head. #4, yeah. Come on, guys. Let's all protect Miss Red, the little sweet innocent lady. Yeah. Yeah. I got the most two-faced mods ever.
Dave Durant, can I just say something, right? Thank you, Lavina, darling, for the claps. Thank you, darling. Why are people under this impression that I'm like sweet and innocent and perfect? I think you've seen over the last 3 years that I'm far from sweet and innocent. I've never come on here and proclaimed to be. So, Dave, I'm just as much as I can as the rest of you. And I will wear that crown with pride. Nobody's perfect. Dave, why are you so affected by my FYP show, darling? What should I do? Should I jack it in and just spend all day battling? Screaming for lions and universes? Would that make you happy? So, Dave Durant's, you stay affected by my FYP news, darling. Yes. Anyway, let's move on from Dave Durant's being bitter. Blow your nose? Absolutely not. I will not blow my nose, thank you very much. Go touch some grass. So, what I want to speak about, I don't know if I saved it. Oh, yes, I did. I want to speak about Delusive Angie's live today. So, the Wolf and Claire. Okay, so, and I just want your opinions on this. Let me play the video first and then we'll have a debate about it and we'll talk about it and we'll open the boxes. £2 million though. £2 million in gifts. Oh, darling.
But don't you think it's just like that, like, Claire's asked me for this, whatever, then I've turned around and said no, then she's messaged Rido because she knows Rido and me have got a bit of an issue. And
that's what I asked her, that's why I asked Rido.
There's just an agenda behind it all.
Thank you, Tom.
Really? So like, there's two people here that want to try and make me look bad, but matter of fact, no one can make me look bad because the app is the app. If you've gifted me, you've gifted me. I've never once taken money off her from the app. She offered me.
And I agree with the Wolf there. You know, Claire wasn't forced in any way. Yes, it's a hell of a lot of money that she's gifted. Claire wasn't forced in any way to send the Wolf gifts. And on Angie's live, Claire actually admitted that, you know, the Wolf hasn't manipulated her in any way. You know, she offered him 100 grand off TikTok and he refused to take it. Now, there's not a lot of people on this app that would refuse to take £100,000. And I'll be honest with you, I think if it was me, I'd be struggling. I'm going to keep it real. If someone said to me, do you want 100 grand? You've got to have, you know, you got to have something about you to turn it down. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You have, and like I say, she wasn't forced to gift. She did it off her own back. But I do feel like TikTok need to, and you're probably going to disagree with me here, but TikTok do need to put some kind of spending cap in place. I know that it's people's money and they can do whatever they want with it, but for me, sometimes TikTok can come across as an addiction, you know, and I just feel like if TikTok put a spending cap in place, because I've had people in here, you know, and I still have people in here that continue to come in and, you know, give quite heavily, but I do check in and make sure everything's okay. But I do feel like TikTok needs to put something into place. I mean, it may not be a good thing for content creators, you know, but just for people that do gift heavily, because like I say, even though, you know, you are off your own back supporting the creator, I do think you need a little protection as well. I'm not speaking about Claire, I'm just speaking on big gifters in a whole. Do you know what I mean? So Claire and Wolf have fell out because Claire's found herself in some kind of financial difficulty, or there's a problem with banks or something like that. And Claire has asked the Wolf, thank you everybody for the love, to loan £30,000. And the Wolf has said no because Claire asked in a shitty way. Now, in Angie's live, and I'm sorry, like, I'll be honest, okay? When I earn my money, it's spent as I go along, like, because TikTok is my job, it's my income. So I'll pay my rent, my bills, whatever we need for the house, shopping and things like that. So I haven't got a bank full of tens of thousands of pounds. Do you know what I mean? It's spent as I go along because, you know, I don't earn, you know, excuse me, I don't earn fortunes on here, you know. And I can imagine Wolf, obviously, I'm just assuming, is like any other person, it's spent as it goes along. And just because someone gifts you, you are not obliged and you don't have to give them anything back, because a gift is a gift. Do you get what I'm saying? A gift is a gift. So, I don't know, Maybe if Claire never approached him in the manner that she approached him, like he's saying, maybe he would have lent it to her, but he wasn't obliged to. It's like people that, you know, come in here and gift me, you know, if they message me and said, you know, we're not obliged to do that because, like I say, once you press that button and send the gift. Yeah, so who agrees with that, guys? Who agrees that once the money has been sent, it's a gift and you're not obliged if you don't want to give anything back? And this isn't me defending the wolf, because obviously Claire supporting him was a lovely thing to do. I mean, like I say, £2 million is a lot of money, and she must have, you know, fought a lot and had a lot, you know, a lot of respect for Wolf to support him in that way. So happy face, yes, a gift is a gift. Sad face, no. If someone spent that much money on you, you know, help them out back. Be honest, guys, vote fairly. We've got 2,000 people in the room. Click on any button that you can. Because I get accused of having bots, you see. Yeah, so everyone's thinking the same as me, really. Thank you, Angie, for the crowns, darling. Thank you. Absolutely. Let's carry on playing the rest of the video.
Over £100,000 off the app.
I agree. I like the sound though.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what did I say? I said no. I turned around and said no, I'm not accepting it. She requested my bank details, everything, and I still said no. The app is the app. I stream. You can see what I'm being gifted. You can see the diamonds that I'm earning. It's not like I'm hiding. I'd be hiding it if I accepted money off the app, right?
Yeah, but that was never in it.
Yeah, that's true, to be fair. Had he have took the money off the app, it would have been a different story.
And that way. You know that anyway. Look, you know that anyway. No matter what people think, you know.
Well, it's fine. Yeah. Well, I know, but painting me out to be some guy, which matter of fact that I ain't, because if I was that guy, I'd have been the cunt to take the £100,000 off the app.
Absolutely. There ain't a lot of creators on here that are going to turn £100,000 away, let me tell you that. Huh.
No one would have ever knew about it.
Okay, please don't give like that again. Wow, I mean, you know.
No, she's never gifted me.
I mean, it's your money and everything else, but you know what I mean. I get where you're coming from.
Thank you, Matthew.
I think it's all innocent.
I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's nothing
darling.
to do with the wolf, I totally understand. You know, once you gift, you're not gonna ask for that back. Absolutely. However, I would probably feel bitter if I'm no longer put that
Big up,
person's friend.
Matthew.
I'll probably hunt you down, wolf. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not about hunting anybody down, no. I mean, I knew what I was doing. Nobody manipulated me. And Sam, if you could just confirm for the comments there that there was no agenda in why I was gifting you.
She would never ask me for a relationship, never said never want nothing. I've always said that.
So, the wolf has confirmed that Claire has never been inappropriate in any way and she isn't after a relationship. So, Claire was offering genuine support without wanting, basically, dick pics in return. Do you know what I mean?
I've always said that. The gifts were just the gifts.
So, what's the outcome then? Are you going to
Are we all
friends
finished?
again?
Are we all finished?
Yeah, you're just going to be friends that are Claire and Wolf.
Me and Claire will speak one day.
Yeah.
Me and Claire will speak, but there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, because I understand where you're coming from, Wolf. I can understand where Claire's coming from as well, do you know what I mean?
But I ain't gonna carry on with this now. I ain't gonna. As you said, I've never once spoken bad on Claire. Never will I continue. Never will I bite the hand that fed me, amongst all the other people as well. However, one day we'll probably resolve the issue. But for now, that's me, man.
Get a little bag and take it to the store. Get a little cash and shake it real fast.
There you go, guys. So, the wolf and Claire have, obviously it seems like parted ways. I mean, will there be a conversation? I think they'll, thank you, Lewis, thank you, darling. I think they'll have a conversation and probably air the differences out, because if not, I think this is going to get messy. But I don't think Claire has anything to use against the wolf, because, like I say, the wolf hasn't manipulated her any type of way. He refused money off the app. he wasn't sharing her lives and asking her to gift him. So, she, like I say, she did it off her own back. But the fact, and I'm not shaming her in any way, because it's her money. And like I said, previously a couple of weeks ago with the Michelle situation, if people can spend the money how they choose, it's up to them. It's up to you. You earn it, you spend it how you want. So yeah, they fell out ages ago, not recently. Wasn't there some kind of trouble with Claire in Australia, with its Australian creators? I think it was King Oms, wasn't it? King Oms. There was some kind of problem there as well, wasn't there? Can I ask you a question, guys? Do you feel like sometimes when people gift big, towards a creator, and a creator's got a big gifter, do you feel like sometimes the gifter expects or feels like they own? And I'm not talking about Claire or anybody else, I'm just saying in general. Do you feel like they feel like they own a creator in a way? Because we have seen it a couple of times with big gifters, and I'm not naming any here, I'm just saying, the years that I've been on TikTok, we have seen it, where, I've come in and gifted you big, Yeah. Never expected anything in 4 years. Yeah, like I say, there are, gifters on here, big gifters that are genuinely just that. They just enjoy gifting and supporting the creator that they want to support. But, we'll open the boxes if you want to come in and have a discussion about it. And I want your opinions on this. Do you feel like, and I will say this again, personally, I don't think the Wolf has done anything wrong. If I thought he had, I would say, I'm going to say, he's been respectful. He hasn't taken money off the app. He's not asked her for anything. He's not promised any kind of relationship. So do you feel like he should have lent her the £30,000? Do you feel like he's no, he doesn't need to do anything. He's been gifted it fair and square. So we'll open the boxes, guys, so you can come in and have your opinion on the situation. Don't be shy, guys. If you do feel like the Wolf should have helped Claire out, join the box and say £30,000 is a lot of money, because
how are you, sister? Box dance.
Absolutely not on a Sunday. Right, hello Anne-Marie.
Hi Miss Red, how are you, lovely?
I'm good, thank you, darling. How are you?
I'm okay, you're looking beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
My point is, one, if he'd just said yes to her and loaned her that money, she wouldn't have gone against him, in my opinion. So to me, it just seems that she's a bit bitter that she didn't get what she wanted. And she also made a comment about the 30k was for her son's 21st. Well, one, how is she going to spend that if her bank's frozen? And 30k for a birthday? That's crazy to me.
Sorry, my boxes, I'm just trying to sort my boxes out. Are you still there, darling?
Yeah, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard what I said, but
the box glitched at the end. Sorry, darling.
Okay, yeah. If he did give it her, she wouldn't have gone against him. So to me, she's just coming across a bit bitter. And a gift is a gift. You're not forced to gift anybody. There's no real friends on TikTok when money's involved, as far as I'm concerned. But she also mentioned that the 30k was for a gift for her son's 21st. Well, if she's got her bank frozen, like she said, how is she going to spend that anyway? And to me, that's a ridiculous amount of money for a birthday. I don't get it.
Can I just say, okay, Anne-Marie, I agree with everything that you've said, but I mean, if you've got £2 million to spend on TikTok on gifts, I mean, you do see that, people that do have an abundance of money do throw wild birthday parties, or, they buy the children a Range Rover or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So potentially,
yeah, I get that.
That could be the norm for her.
Maybe
spending.
it is. Yeah, it just, for me it isn't, and I just don't understand it, but...
I mean, for people like you and I, we couldn't comprehend, spending £30,000 on a birthday.
No.
Like I say, people that do have money, it's nothing to them, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just don't understand, if her bank's frozen, how would she spend it anyway? How would she access the funds? I don't understand it, but I'll let somebody else have a natter now, and I'll leave you in peace.
Thank you. Anne-Marie, have you changed your profile picture?
Yeah, I did, love, yeah.
I thought so. Okay, thank you for joining, my darling.
You're welcome. See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Julianne.
Hi. Are you going to address the fact of why it all started with this, well, not necessarily even with Claire and Sam, but more about the fact of the video that was going around that nobody's addressing?
I look at the gate.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please, Julianne?
So apparently there's a video going around that none of you FYP creators are addressing, apart from EQ, who you're not mentioning her name today at all. That has started all this up, that you're not addressing at all, and why you didn't play that at the beginning of all of this.
Okay, so thank you for jumping in the box and saying, guys, don't remove anybody from the boxes, please. Just leave people in, I can handle it, okay? Right, so when I went to play that video of the wolves the other day, there was a lot of bad words in it, and I didn't want to get a banana. And to be honest, I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about kids and essay and things like that on here. I don't have to do it, and I don't want to do it. There's enough platforms that are already covering this shit, and I don't want to bring it here. I don't want to talk about it here, because for me, all that stuff, right, it shouldn't be for TikTok. I sit here and I say nobody should be calling anybody a predator, because it waters the word down. So what do you want to do? Open the box, have a debate, let's talk about kids. No, not round here, not today, not next week. Okay, so does that answer your question, Julian? Thank you very much. Hello, Sigma.
Hello, Miss Red, you all right?
All good, thank you.
I watched all of the live, and my opinion is that Wolf didn't have to give the money back, or lend her the money. Like you say, she's responsible for gifting. She's got full responsibility of gifting. She clearly had enough money to gift him, like they both said, that, neither of them, he didn't pressurise her into gifting. If now she's obviously finding herself in financial difficulty, I'm guessing that she's in financial difficulty because she's gifted such an obscene amount of money.
Yeah.
If anything, TikTok should, like you said, put some kind of a clause over people, or if anything, she should be reported and taken off the app for her own self, for her own, because she's clearly got herself into difficulty, and there should be some kind of a report on somebody. You've got gifters, big gifters like King K. He doesn't go around asking people for money back, or they're classed as gifts, and that's exactly what they are. Yes, maybe people feel obliged to gift back because they've been gifted big, but there's nothing to say that, personally, if I was gifted big like that, I wouldn't feel like I've got to go around gifting people big or giving it back to them or anything. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sigma, for your opinion, darling, and a very valid one as well. Thank you for joining the box today.
All right, thank you for letting me in.
No problem, darling. Well, there you go. That pretty much I agree with that. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Miss Red.
Hello, darling.
Good afternoon. Yeah, well, I know gifters that gift and they get restricted after about 50 quid. So how on earth has she managed to be gifting that amount of money? That's more than what some mortgages cost.
I don't know, darling.
Do you know what I mean? Surely there would have been some sort of strict structure on it, like.
I ain't got the answer for that. I really haven't.
It's her own fault if she's gifted it. It's a gift, like you can't expect to have it back.
Absolutely.
Unless it was an absolute accident, like, and then maybe you could say to the creator you gifted, "Oh, I've sent the wrong amount. Can you please send me some of that back?" Like, but I don't expect it back. If you can't, then that's fine. But that's my own fault. But don't go and do it if you're expecting it back.
And I suppose another question to ask is...
They are friends.
Sorry.
As I was saying, Laura, I just seen a comment. Somebody said, I can't remember what account it was, they said that how do you put like a spending cap in place, because the gifter would just, set up another account and gift that way, so it's a hard one, isn't it?
Well, my friend, sorry, Miss Red, my friend who's a big creator on here, she got restricted after 50 quid, and she's a big creator. And she was like, I don't know what's happening. They put a spend cap on me, like, I don't know why. I'm not allowed to gift anything for X amount of days. And that was after 50 quid.
Oh, well, I don't know, darling. I have no idea.
It just doesn't make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't. I have no idea.
Your bank might step in, like somebody put in the comment section, and say, for instance, that's what somebody put in the comments.
Okay, so the comments are saying the individual's bank steps in.
Yeah.
Certain banks, okay, because a few times, like when I've gone to give people, it hasn't let me top up and things like that, and there's been the bank, so...
That's like me, if I gift, like, so much.
Yeah, no idea, darling. Well, thank you for joining, Laura. I seen you on the talent show last night.
Yeah, bye.
Darling.
Thank you, bye.
That's a bit harsh though, isn't it, guys? Putting a spending cap on 50 quid. That, like, I've never heard that before. Hi, Steph.
Hiya.
Hello, Steph.
From what I've seen of the Wolf seems like he's a really genuine, down-to-earth, nice guy. And I think had she approached it different with him, he absolutely would have helped her. But I think the way she went about it wasn't right, and the fact that she seems to expect that he has to give her anything from a gift is wild. You don't gift somebody and then say, oh, well, I gifted you, so give me it back. That's not how it works. It was all done on the app. She knew what the Wolf was about because she was there. She knows what he does and knows that he's a part of battling and all these kind of things. She chose to play. She chose to use that money and has got herself in a hole, obviously. But you cannot then say to somebody, well, I gifted you, so you have to pay me back, and go about it the way she has. And then when he said, well, actually, no, she's now all over the app saying the worst on him and trying to make out like he's some kind of bad guy because he won't just hand over 30k like that.
Yeah, because yeah, he was, she spent 2 million gifting him, okay, allegedly. But remember, TikTok takes 70%, all right? So, yeah, he would have been left with a chunk. But, there's that, you spend the money as you go along. I know that he's bought houses in Africa and he's done different things. So, £30,000 is not church change, right? £30,000. You need to just say, okay,
That's it. You can't just expect someone's got that just there that they can give to you. And again, you know, I reckon had she gone about that the right way with the wolf, he would have helped her without question. He would have helped her. You know, he said it himself. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. He appreciates everything that she did. You know, he said that. He appreciates what she did. And I think had she gone to him in a different way, in a different manner, he would have done what he could to help her, because he just is that kind of person.
Yeah, I mean, I think the wolf, he appears to me to be quite genuine. You know, I believe that maybe had she approached him different, he may not have been able to lend her the full 30k, but he would have helped out in some kind of way.
That's it. He would have done something. He's not the kind of guy that I imagine is going to let somebody struggle if he can do something to help.
Yeah.
But if you go there and demand something from no one's going to help you if you're demanding something.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't work that way. If I was to go to people and say, well, I did this for you, so you have to do this for me, people are going to tell me to jog on.
Yeah.
It's just not how you do it. That's not how you deal with that kind of situation at the end of the day. And she's gone about it the wrong way, and then to come and bring it to the app and put it all out on the app and make out like he's some kind of horrible person isn't fair.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Steph, my darling. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Miss Red, can I say something? I watched a live at the end of the weeklies, whenever the weeklies finished on TikTok. I watched a live where Claire sat on the live and she said that not once did Sam ever asked her for any gifts.
Yeah.
Any gift that she gave was of her own thing, that she was leaving the app at this point at the end of the weeklies, that she was leaving the app. The next thing the daily started, and then she started gifting again and whatever else. And the thing about it is, people are gifting on the app and they're not taking responsibility for how much they're spending on the app. They're just blowing out money on creators. They're not taking responsibility for what they're spending. It becomes an addiction to them. And this seems to be the problem. And then they become better to us whenever they spend all the money.
Yeah, so King John, I do feel sorry for Claire in a way, because
yeah, it's okay, in a way. You do.
Yeah, only because, like I say, no one's forced us to give. She did it off her own back, because, you know, we don't know the circumstances as to why she's you know, gifted that much. You know, is it a gambling problem? And if she has found herself, unfortunately, in a situation, you know, I do feel sorry for her.
Yeah, so do I, but at the same time,
it is really hard.
Sorry for her too.
I'm not saying she is. But we just don't know the circumstances. But I do feel, you know, I've got that empathy for her.
Of course, Mr. we all have empathy for these people, but the thing about it is, when the money's done, if you understand me. And people are finding it hard. People are finding it hard comprehending that you do have empathy for them. But the thing about it is, it's about responsible gifting. It's about responsible. We need to gift responsibly, and we sometimes people get into the cycling of gifting too much, and then all of a sudden they come back to the app, and they've done all this here. I mean, it's too late. But if you spend all the money.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining, Kim.
Hi, Miss Red Baby.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I've got no more time for boxes. Hello, Top Girl.
You're all right, Miss Red.
I'm good, thank you.
I've just come in to say, like, I don't understand what her obsession with Wolf is. Like, she's come back to Wolf and asking Wolf for the money, yet she's got another man's name in her bio, Bricks. Why are you not asking him for the 30k firstly? You was gifting King Holmes as well, and you was gifting Pretty Boy Ali. Why does fucking Wolf have to give you the 30k? Why don't you ask Bricks to give you the 30k, the one that you still got in your bio?
I mean, maybe she felt like she had I don't know, I agree with what you're saying, Top Girl, but maybe she just felt like Wolf would, you know, do that for her as well, the other people know. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think she's just she thought she got somebody in her corner by, you know, obviously Wolf's Mrs.'s ex, and she thought she could manipulate again Wolf, because I'm sorry, it works both ways. She's give it, now she wants something back. But no, I'm sorry. You came and you tried to belittle him again on the internet when, to be fair, Wolf hasn't spoke out about him much. He's always said he's very grateful for what she's done for him. And you got to remember, we've been on this app for a long time, and I've never heard anything quite bad about Wolf. I've heard a lot of things about different creators, but Wolf usually stays out the drama.
Yeah, he does. I mean, it seems quite sincere to me, the Wolf. He seems like a, you know, a nice lad. He really does.
And she blocked Michelle.
I just come up to say...
Yeah, she blocked Michelle, didn't she?
Who did?
Claire, and Michelle
reached out to her. Michelle reached out to her, being nice to her, like saying, "Is everything okay?" before all of this, and she was horrible to Michelle.
But Claire.
Michelle.
Anyway, I'm going anyway. I just came for a bit of clout. Everyone, follow me.
Okay, thank you, Top Girl.
Bye.
What was I going to say? Do you feel like this has got the potential to get a bit nasty, Alicia?
No, the Wolf's not like that. I just come up to say, like, he's not the only person that she has gifted on this app. I don't know how much she spent in total. Like, I don't pocket watch people, but I just think you can't come and make out like, you know, oh, you must give me money back because I gave you this much. It doesn't work like that. I think if you're of sound mind and you're gifting on this app, it's down to you as an adult to manage your finances and whatnot. But there's so many people on here that have been gifted, and there's things like behind the scenes with her that is like massive red flags. There was the whole, you know, she was sending people pictures of herself that weren't her, not the Wolf, but other people. So there's just a lot to it. And I think when when people realised they'd fallen out, he didn't say anything. He kept his mouth, like, he was respectful about it.
Well, we've got the Wolf here now. Hi, Wolf.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
All I keep seeing is this £2 million being thrown around, and I just want to say that even if I was to get gifted £2 million, right, I probably would only see, let's say, 750 grand, right? Is there any chance you can put me in a big box?
Yeah, of course.
I just want to show you all a little something.
I did say, Wolf, that don't forget, even though 2 million, you know, allegedly has been spent, TikTok take the 70%, so you wouldn't, you know, nowhere near, you know, million, really. Well, go on.
So here's one account. So if you actually look at the numbers there, where you can see there's 625, whatever number is, 62 million. That currently equates to me gifting £625,000, yeah? Just on that one account, just one. Now I want to show you, there's another account where I've gifted 16,000 from. There's another account where I've gifted £250,000 from. There's also another account where I've gifted £42,000 from. If my corrections are right, that's just under £1 million, right? So therefore, in essence, whatever Claire has gifted me, I've never seen.
Yeah.
That's how many accounts I've got and how much I've gifted. Now, it's not to give to receive or receive to give or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the badges are not a flex. Nothing's a flex here. But people are throwing this £2 million too much. I don't receive that.
Can I ask a question, Wolf? So, obviously, she, if you don't mind me asking, she asked you to lend the £30,000, and I did say, like, it's when you earn money on TikTok, obviously, you know, you've built houses in Africa and you've done things like that, and you've gifted out, and so it's not as if you've accumulated like all this money in the bank that you can quite have.
I've not accumulated a lot. People, I want to show everybody the actual message that I said to Claire, and I don't even really want to be showing our messages, but I think like there's like a 50-50 thing here where people actually think that I've been a cunt And I really
I don't
haven't.
think you have, Wolf. I don't think you have. If I thought that for 1 minute, I would say that, you know. But carry on.
One second. In fact, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm not even actually going to show it because until this day, never once have I came live and slated Claire.
Okay.
I'm not going to continue, and I'm not going to carry on a conversation or whatever. But this £2 million is just being thrown too much around. I don't receive that, guys. TikTok take probably about 70-75% of it. As soon as you withdraw, you exchange it from US dollars to pounds, and all that. But you know, I don't know. I feel a type of way in it. I feel really bad because so many people are speaking on Claire, and that is a person that done a lot for me in life.
Yeah.
But people also need to understand that there was a build up to this point where I actually turned around and said no.
And I respect you for that. I was just saying before, I don't know if you was in here when I said she offered you £100,000 off TikTok.
Yeah, she offered me over £100,000 off TikTok.
Not a lot of people that have turned that down.
There were so many people that were close to me at the time that told me to take it, and I blatantly refused every single opportunity that was there. You know, she wanted to set me up in life. We was talking business and stuff like that. And it was just all through TikTok, and I wanted to do it all through TikTok. I didn't want to take a hand off somebody from the app. The app is the app. I never hid how much I earn on this app. Everybody's seen it. You can see how much diamonds that I earn on a daily basis. You can see it on Tickly or whatever it's called now. Did you check on her? I mean, I've checked on her multiple times. She was the person that became a multimillionaire. She is a multimillionaire, guys, and decided to gift on that app. There is never once that she was in a state where she couldn't gift or nothing like that. She's more than capable. She's not vulnerable. I've never once manipulated her into a relationship, into anything false. I've never done it. And she can say the same thing.
She did. She said
I
that.
Never once ever done it. I never took her down that garden path. People have fell out with me lately because I've found a partner. Do you know what I mean? I'm in a relationship now. People fell out with me. People have been, I'm not going to say names, but people can probably guess, like talking so much shit behind me. This is not about Claire, by the way. But other people, when they found out that was in a relationship, the only time that they turn against you is when something doesn't suit them. That then tells me it's only because of the jealousy. It's only because of jealousy. You would never have turned against me if I was never in a relationship.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? When she asked you to, you don't have to answer. When she asked you to lend the £30,000, I watched Angie's live, and you said that she had attitude and she was there was threats or something like that, or her attitude stunk. Sorry if I'm using the wrong words. Had she approached you different, would you have had?
I already said it to JJ. Had this not have been a build-up of all these messages that she's sent to me, I actually probably would have. Now, if anybody knows about crypto, I invest a lot of money into crypto. Crypto was plummeted due to Trump tariffs, all this shit. Plummeted. It's gone really bad, right? I'm in a loss right now. So people automatically think just because I've been gifted 2 million diamonds, I'm rich.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that case. However, I would have made any way possible to get that 30,000 to her. Yes, do I have it? Of course I do. But that's not the point. My last message to her, and I'm not going to expose it, was I've got everything invested and tied up into other things. I've only got set aside money for myself and money for JJ because we're going to go down the IVF route to get a baby and all these things. That is the only money that I have accessible.
Okay.
I don't have access to 30. I do. Yes, I do. Realistically, yes, I do. I'm not going to lie. But if I was to take it out, I'd be losing more and more and more. That was my only response to her. I don't shame her. I don't talk shit about her. I'm never going to talk shit about her. You know, I'm just doing me. That's all I'm actually doing.
Yeah.
And people automatically think that I'm just doing bad because of this now, because it's a money. But had I have gave her £30,000, would this have ever come to the app?
No, I don't think
it really wouldn't have. And that's not a dig at her. It really wouldn't, never have. That's the shameful thing about it. All it is money. I don't care for money. I don't. Hence the reason why I've gifted. I came to this app with nothing in my pockets. I came to this app broke as fuck. Yeah, I had a daily wage and here, there and everywhere. I came to the app, nothing. I'll leave the app tomorrow with nothing. I've had the best time. I've got a partner. I've got everything in life that I need. Yeah, absolutely. Like I don't care too much for it. So it is what it is, but I just wish that she would have approached me and done things very different, because the circumstances would have been a whole lot different. I feel guilty. I feel bad, because you know what? That is the person that wanted to set me up for life.
Yeah, I get that.
She did want to set me up for life, and she wanted to do all these things for me. And it was never in a romantic way. She'd never crossed that boundary. We've never crossed that boundary. No one has ever crossed that boundary in the communication between me and her. It's never been like that. It never has, but I don't like the way that things was prior to that build-up. You can't intimidate me, but the messages came across intimidating and like you was trying to threaten me. That's how I'm going to say it. I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Had you approached it differently, of course things would have been different.
Personally, myself, I agree with Julie being in the chat. You haven't done anything wrong. You know, you haven't forced anybody to gift. You haven't manipulated anyone. You haven't accepted anything off TikTok. You know, you haven't done anything wrong, and I understand why you haven't, you know, obviously loaned the money. Yeah, so I think a majority of TikTok is practically behind you on this one, and it is sad that it has come to this between you and her, obviously because, you know, she wanted to set you up for life and things like that. But I just feel like had she have approached you different, you know, her attitude weren't as it was, you would have really done what you could to help her. You know, maybe not the full £30,000, but you would have tried to help her in some way. You know, I really believe that. And I respect as well you never took that money. Like I say, I respect that a lot.
I would never have taken I've always said to everybody here, the app is the app. You can clearly see the gifts that I'm receiving, the diamonds that I'm receiving, the things that I cash out, whatever, right? The app is the app. It's built that way. It's designed that way to see. There's a new thing now, Tick Leap, you can see the earnings, whatever. But if I was to then take money from her on the app and then also allow her to send me more than £100,000 off the app, that's me being shady.
I agree.
That is me being shady, and I'm just literally trying to get everything that I possibly can from her. Mm-hmm. If you want to support me on my journey and support me on TikTok and what I'm doing, you can. Of course you can. Anybody can. Gift within your means. She was more than capable to gift within her means. She can set her own limits. She has control of... I don't have control of her account. She has control of all her accounts. She has control of her gifting limits and all that. I don't have any control of that.
Absolutely. Okay.
And she is more than capable to do it. I don't know her financial position. I've never really been interested in to know her financial position. Yes, she's a millionaire and she was more than capable to do what she done. Did she gift me 2 million? No. I disagree. No way is it 2 million that she gifted me. A level 50 account is £1 million. Less than that. She hasn't spent more than £2 million on this app. And then you've got to think about the others as well. Ali, Oms, all the others that she's gifted. But other than that, it is what it is. I can't really do nothing about it.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining and, having your say. And I don't know if you and her are open to have a conversation. I don't know if you plan to speak off that. So just see where this goes. Hopefully,
The funny thing is, I wanted to invite her to my fight next week. It was only the other week that I was going to invite her to my fight. Sit down, have a conversation with her, see what goes on. But one thing led to another, and I just got a hurdle of abuse. So,
yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to drop.
Okay, thank you for joining, and good luck with everything you got going on.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Well, there you go, guys. You heard it from the man himself. Hello, Pearl, all the way in Jamaica. Hi, Jane, Jojo, Margaret. Pearl, do you want to unmute, darling? Ladies, unmute. Pearl? Hi, Jane.
I want to say Sam's a better person than me, because if someone offered me 100 grand, I'm taking it straight away, because that'll buy me a house for me and my son. Hi, Pearl.
Hi, I've only was come to say hello to you. I'm missing you all. Hey, it's only early on the morning here, look.
Is it?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Are you loving it, Pearl?
What?
Are you loving it?
Oh, it's honestly, it's an absolute bloody dream. But it's just pure heaven. These are my friends that I stole the boat yesterday.
I've seen that. I've seen you stole the boat.
But yes, it's absolutely amazing. I've just come to say hello to you. But I'm back on Thursday, everybody. So I'm missing you all, and we'll see you then. Listen, I'm not going to hold your show up. I can't see somebody sending us a WhatsApp, and I can't see. I'm not going to hold your show up. I've just come to say hello to everybody. I'm missing you all, and I'll see you all on Thursday.
Pearl?
Right, bye everybody.
Pearl?
Yeah?
Can you bring me a fridge magnet back, please?
Already done. Already done.
Thank you, darling. I love you.
Right, thanks everybody. See you all later. Bye.
Bye, darling. Bye.
Kick us out, Donna.
Oh, TikTok's been really quiet without Pearl. Jojo, I'm so sorry about that, darling.
Oh, it's all right. I just wanted to say Sam's a better person than me, because if someone offered me 100 grand in my back pocket, I'm taking it. That'll buy me a house.
Yeah.
Life sorted. I'm sorry. Life would be sorted. He is 100% a better person than me. Like, I'm taking it. I don't care. Like, I'd take it and I'd run. The app would be gone. If it makes me a bad person, it makes me a bad person. But also, I wanted to play devil's advocate. What if he did send the 30 grand and then she asked for more and asked for more and asked for more? Like, where would that leave him then? Because if he said yes and then she said, oh, actually, I need another 20k, I need another 30k, that's then going to put him in a position.
Yeah.
I just think it's mad. And she gifted it. She did it off her own back. And someone said about her spending 30 grand on a son for her birthday. That 30 grand would probably be pittance to her if she is a multimillionaire.
That's
like
nice.
£1. No, I'm not a greedy woman. If someone's offering you 100 grand, Johnny, in the comments, you're going to take it. I'm sorry.
People would take it. You're not wrong, Jojo. But I just think, like, it comes back down to the whole gifting conversation. And I just think if you're of sound mind and you're gifting on this app, you've got to take some responsibility for yourself, like everybody.
I agree. Like, she gifted it, so she knew what she was doing. She's a multi-millionaire.
Him, you know, and like you said, like a level 50 is $1 million. I think it's $1 million to get to level 50. So I don't know her finances and whatnot.
I wouldn't question money laundering either, guys, because if you're going to money launder, you're not going to do it through TikTok and lose 70%. You'd open a business and pay 20% tax on it through a limited company. Use your heads. Sorry, if you're money laundering through TikTok, then you're stupid. Go and do it other ways.
Thank you, Jojo, darling.
Right, see you later.
Bye, darling. There you go. Jojo said she would have took it. I think many people would have. Hello, Mr. Wild.
Hello, dear. This is more of a question aimed at elusive Angie, really.
Oh, God.
It's okay. I'm not going to start no drama. But she said this morning that she would forgive the argument and then obviously give the person money. So let's put that to the test. Delusive Angie, I have gifted you thousands of pounds, dear. I am looking for £1,000 in return. Even though we're in the middle of an argument, I would like £1,000 back, if you don't mind.
You're dreaming, Corey.
So is that a no?
I don't think she's in here. She's not in here, Corey.
Oh, she's not. Why? Where is she then?
I think she's on a live watching. Hi, Angie.
Oh, Angela. So, yeah, but she can't sit on her platform this morning and say that if it was Ziana and Ziana gifted her loads of money and then Ziana asked her for a loan, even if they were in an argument, she would give it back to her. Then me and Angie are in the middle of an argument. I've gifted her thousands, so I want £1,000 back.
I mean, that's between you and Angie to sort
But
out.
it's all fair in love and war, surely, Red. I just asked Evil Queen for £1,000. She told me to piss off.
I want to know, is that when you spend thousands on Angie and not me, darling?
Well, that's because Luke says if I don't gift Luke more than you, then I'm not allowed on your platform. He said he'll kick me out the box.
Oh, do you know what you want to do, Corey? Jump in Angie's box and ask her that question.
She won't let me in. She thinks I'm a clout chaser. She thinks I'm using her for views.
You was in there this morning, I seen ya.
Yeah, and then she kicked me out the box because the views are going up, even though she's on 3K when I went in, 4.8 when I left. So she was technically using me for clout.
Do you miss her, Corey?
Do I miss her?
I'm going to say that. They love it. They love it.
No. Oh, box me. Oh, Delusive Angie's there. Hello, Delusive.
Here we go, guys. Here's Delusive Angie. She has been spoken about. So absolutely she will come in the box.
First of all, Corey, I had 8K on earlier, so stay affected, stay jealous, because that's you. I read on the jealousy. Secondly, Claire gifted him. She said a couple of million. I don't know how much it really, if that's the case or not. Yes, but it's changed his life. Have you changed my life in any way? No, you have not. Now I said,
you slept easier when me and you were
friends. If someone had gifted me that much, right, I'd probably put my differences aside, my arguments, if they were struggling, if they were a friend of mine, and say, you know what, I will, lend you that money if you are struggling, absolutely. Because if she had given me 2 million, yes, I would.
So you're not going to give me the grand?
You have given me how much? Did you say?
Oh, a good couple of grand, Angela.
Absolutely not. Prove it. No, you haven't.
It's up
Give me a few hundred.
Give him
500 grand. Yeah, it probably is.
No, you'd probably give me, I would say about 400.
Way more than that.
No, definitely not. Have you got receipts for that?
I give you £600 in one day because you wouldn't shut up about it.
No, you didn't. Why? Oh my God, you are.
Corey give me 600, then I blocked him.
Oh my God, you are deluded. That psychiatrist.
Deluded.
You're deluded. You know what? You don't need to go back to the psychiatrist because he got that spot on.
You need to stop peeing yourself in bed, but I don't complain.
What? Oh, what did you say? I didn't even hear you.
You need to stop sleeping in saturated knickers.
Oh God! But what's that to do with the argument? Why can't you attack the argument? Why do you have to go to so low and attack someone personally?
I don't think we can go any bit lower than where you are, I'll be honest with you.
Guys, who think that Angie and Corey actually love each other really deep down?
I do.
I know. I like to think that the people that find this funny, because when you're sitting in this box talking about your goddamn trauma and how upset you are, I'm going to sit there laughing at you too.
I haven't talked about any trauma.
I'm talking about the people in the comments that find it funny.
Oh, they're just laughing, Ange, because you play like a comedy act.
Exactly, Angela. Come on now. There's
not comedy act. Honestly, if I was to meet him, you probably never see him again.
Sorry? Is that a threat?
Take it how you want to take it.
If I did 3,900 people...
I'll be next to my mother in my garden, absolutely.
Sorry?
You heard me. I said you'll be next to my mother in the garden.
You've killed your mum?
Sheila for a while. Where is Sheila and?
Oh my God.
Where she was 2 days ago, buried.
Guys, why am I on a load of
She's in the nursing home.
You nuts. Sort it out.
Wow. Listen, I'm not spending money on a nursing home. You got to be joking. Anyway, thanks.
you want a lie to?
Anything else, Corey? Any more lies?
Any more lies?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Angela.
There you go. Look, someone putting broccoli in the comments.
He didn't die via broccoli. Don't sit on that.
You know what? Karma to yourself then, love. And your family.
Karma to
And
yourself.
let's not talk about all that, please. Mods, can you mute block broccoli, please?
With every action, there is a reaction. Yes, karma to your parents for putting that. Yes. Okay, bye.
Bye, Angela.
Oh, what
It was going so well.
Red, you need to sort it out. I miss her.
Corey,
Well, I know you have got some weird thing going on in there this year.
Do you know what I really want, truthfully? It's for everyone just to get on, but it's just never going to happen.
Well, you're not giving out those vibes, Corey.
Why?
Because you kick off every day.
Oh, yeah, but I only kick off on the wrong ends.
I just think everyone should be kind to each other or stay away from each other.
Corey, you start it. Twee, I'll start on you now.
Corey and Angie will never stay away from each other. It'll never happen.
Like yin and yang.
They're supposed to make it up. They're going to be friends in the next week.
100%. 100%.
No, I can't be friends with her again. I can't.
Yes, you will.
I can't, right? You don't understand. It will. Oh, God. I can't do it.
It'll happen.
Thank you,
Wait.
Mary.
Corey, Alicia, thank you.
Who turned off my microphone?
Case.
Luke.
Was it Luke?
Yeah, Luke's in here now.
Well, Luke turned off my microphone.
Luke's messing around. Luke! Yes?
Who do you actually think you are? You little gnome.
I'm surprised. Oh, God. I love TikTok. I can't laugh because my lips hurt. Don't make me laugh, everybody. Where's empty? Got empty. I hope these get down tomorrow, guys. Right, Luke, we miss you. MT, did you want the box? Did somebody ding you? I don't know if someone dinged him because I missed it. MT, did you want the box? I don't think he wanted the box. Right, guys, I'm going to get going because I've got to. Did you press by mistake? No problem. I'm going to get going because I've got to put dinner out, but I just wanted to come on for an hour and a half and do the FYP, and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. You blocked me, Miss Reddit. Scrumptious. I'm never scrumptious. I'd never block you, darling. No. Oh, okay. I'd never block you, scrumptious. Scrumptious. Alexa, what am I playing? What song am I playing? Right, guys, I'm going to get going because I've got to put dinner out. I love you all and thank you.
BBC News theme from Great British TV Hits, Volume 1 by TV Theme Tune Factory.
Alexa off. Right, guys, I love you all. I'm going to get going. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for the FYP news and gossip. Only place to be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Alicia, my darling, MVP to you. Love you. Matthew, thank you, darling Tams. Michael, Cockapoo, Lexi, Luke. Loads of hearts. ACAR, PJ, Lavina, Nilly, I'm just following them all back. It's Karma, Will, Kim, Helly, Steph, Hardybot, Claire, sorry guys, and Hayden and everybody else. Guys, I have got some videos that I wanted to show, but we've run out of time. I'm going to show them tomorrow, so you know, the talent show and everything else, and let's see what drama transpires over the next I don't know, 18 hours. I love you all, guys, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for your support. I'll see you all very soon, and thank you, moderators, as well. Bye, guys. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.